Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, July 2nd. The weather's beautiful, and we're going to have a great weekend ahead of us, although we're still praying about what's happening with the virus in our state. Just pray that those numbers start coming down after we've had some record highs over the last few days. Well, we're still working our way through the book of Acts. We're in Acts 25. Today, we're reading verses 1 through 22. The significance of this passage is Paul is going to make the final set of arrangements to fulfill what God has called him to be a part of from the very beginning. Paul's call has been to preach to the Gentiles, and the city of Rome is the capital of the Gentiles. It's where Paul has always wanted to go, and now the stage is set for that to happen. When we ended our reading yesterday, Governor Felix had not actually come to a conclusion with Paul's case. And so he left Paul under house arrest there in his facility for 2 years. Paul had a certain degree of freedom during that time, but not that much. Now a new governor is in place, and his name is Festus. And the Jewish high priests are jumping on him immediately upon his arrival because they want to resolve the issue of Paul, and they would like to see him executed. And so, having only been in office for a week, the high priest shows up in Caesarea and makes the same basic charges, and Paul gives the same basic reply. That being that he's not broken any Jewish laws, he's not defiled the temple, and he has not broken any Roman laws. But now Paul makes his move, the significant move in this chapter, and that is this: he appeals to the emperor. Paul wants his case to be judged by Caesar in Rome. There's another character that arrives, King Agrippa, who is yet another political figure over the larger region, and he shows up, and Festus explains to him what's going on. At verse 21, we read this: "But Paul appealed to have his case decided by the emperor. So I ordered that he be held in custody until I could arrange to send him to Caesar." "I'd like to hear the man myself," Agrippa said. And Festus replied, "You will, tomorrow." It would seem that Paul is a curiosity to these Roman leaders, and so he'll have the opportunity to share the good news tomorrow with them. And we get to share the good news both today and tomorrow. So, go out into the world knowing that God opens up windows of opportunity that might seem unusual, but they will get us where we're called to be. Don't be afraid to take them. That's Paul's example to us. We should take it. Have a great day, everyone.